Hey, great Monday evening. It is a beautiful evening in the city of Brownsville. Katie!
Katie. I was thinking today, how much Eddie Katie's dad? 80. I think you're so cute. Thank you, ma'am. I love that. How much does Katie get? How much does Katie listen in and understand? Which I'm worried.
She understands. Let me tell you, Katie.
That's what I'm worried about.
Katie's really bright. I love Katie. She's actually visited me at the office, and I appreciate that. And also visited us when we had a campaign camp.
Over at the library? Okay. I didn't get it. I don't think I was there when she came. Hey, Joe. Yeah. How's your mom doing, Joe?
Hope your mom is doing good, Papa. Been praying. Good evening. Good evening. Hey, good evening. Good evening, folks. Oh, Jiminy Cricket. Good evening, peeps. Jiminy Cricket. Jiminy Cricket is on tonight. It's going to be a fun night. I could already tell because Jiminy Cricket is here. Katie, baby, she is too cool. Love you, Katie. Trying to get the right positioning here. Good evening. Hey, Tanya's on early.
Yeah.
Never gets here on time.
I know she's usually here later because she's so busy with work.
No, she's just
taking care of her family.
It's okay. Good evening, Kanina. Good evening, Amelia. Good evening, folks. Good evening. Good evening. Good. Who's a surprise guest? Actually, a surprise guest is Edward, but Edward hasn't showed up, so we might not have a surprise guest. It might just be us. Surprise!
Maggie might be leaving early because I just want to go to bed.
Good
Surprise!
Evening. Good evening. Good evening. We might actually have a short show tonight. Good evening. Is the Herald your surprise guest? No, I did send word to see if she would want to come on. Again, she does work for the Herald, and the Herald does not like Erasmo Castro. So we'll talk about the Brownsville Herald situation and Nubia's situation a little bit. I'll give my opinion on it, but we'll talk about it in a little bit. Mom is hanging in there at home with a fractured right shoulder that happened at the hospital. My gosh.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, I'm so sorry, man.
Hi, Joe.
Also, yesterday prayers were requested for Coach Joe Rod. Coach Joe Rod apparently, and again, I don't know the complete facts, might have had a small fall. So, guys, please prayers out to Coach Joe Rodriguez. So it's a fractured right shoulder, right hip, right anything is not a good thing. So my prayers, man. God bless you.
Continued prayers, Joe.
Never on time, long week. Oh wait, it is Monday.
I was going to bring up what you said today about the meeting, the list of things that can I bring it up, Tanya? The text. Go ahead.
Thank you, Eric. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Just wondering how many BISD board members, judges, city, and county commissioners attended Joey Lopez's daughter wedding. I heard it was a money tree at the reception. Make it rain. Let me tell you, one of the groups of people that were invited to the wedding reception were a lot of the vendors, and the vendors were there putting money on that money tree. And we'll talk a little bit about the wedding. I'm cool, dude. Woo! Rock on.
Are you sure she's 7?
Yeah, she is too cool. Good evening, Jessica at Masag. Good evening. Erasmo and the boss, a lady. Veronica, read Pete the Cat. I have him right there.
And then I'm not kidding. I will wrestle you to the ground. Hold my face, my hand on your face while I grab them from you.
Ooh.
No
surprise guest. Good evening. What are hot topics for tonight? PBBIZ, city, county. Okay. Yes. Sorry, but there are so many disappointing things being brought to light with Mayor Trey Mendez. I don't care how nice he may be to some people. He should not be in a city leadership position. Yes, we'll talk about Mayor Mendez and what transpired this weekend. Yeah, it's fine. It's work. I think all teachers are trying to catch up like us. It's crazy. Pura mordida tray.
Mhm.
Yep. Good evening. Good evening. Quiero pi get it. Good evening, Sir Erasmo and Mrs. Maggie. All right, guys. Very quickly, thank you so much for tuning in. I think we started off on the right foot in regards to having a lot of individuals already pop in. Good evening, Erica. The
Hey,
Jack in the.
everyone.
Please don't tell me that. Is
Is
it
it?
really good?
Or is it
I don't.
like you have to be in the mood for it and then it's good?
Don't tell me it's good because I think I still have a gift card from Jack in the Box that I haven't used.
And you'll be thinking about it.
Well, I honestly I haven't eaten supper today, so it might be a good time to use them. Is it really good, Peter? Honestly, because I trust your words. The tree money is our money. No,
Mhm.
bet you. Yeah, 100%. Unfortunately, watch earlier when they drew the names. Were you really being that loud, or were you on mute? Now it's being that loud.
You were, I was wondering the same thing. You were being loud while the lady, Miss Morgan, was talking.
A little bit. Well, sometimes I mute myself, like when I was directing myself to the audience, to
Yes.
our audience. Yes, I muted myself a little bit, but most of the time I was joking around with the people on there. They were very serious, like oh. And Mr. Velez, who is a BISD employee, had signed in with his BISD email, and I go, that's a no, and
Mm,
he
cut out.
he immediately signed out and signed back in with his
Hmm,
name.
hmm.
Sorry, Mr. Velez. Hey,
Dang
man.
it, I don't know how you know all these rules. How do you remember all these rules?
It's I've
Yes.
ran for several offices, so I've got a lot of practice.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, Tony, come visit me soon, Tony, please. Good evening. Oh, tiny tacos are amazing.
Mhm.
What an irony after the wedding, all of a sudden businesses at 75% capacity. And yes, it's kind of a trippy deal, but again, I will say, guys, that it is something that is very prevalent throughout the state of Texas. Throughout the state of Texas, they are up in the game because the number of hospitalizations has gone down for a period longer than 7 days, guys. So
Mhm.
I understand the logic behind it. I think one of the things that a lot of the individuals are tripping out on is how 75%, while we've actually passed by several restaurants out there that we know for a fact have not been keeping,
Yeah.
75 or 50% occupancy rate. Also, guys, supposedly bars were supposed to be closed. Come on, guys. It's not true. Not true. It's not going to happen. But you know what? And again, Maggie, part of the issue is again a lot of these ordinances, a lot of these suggestions, recommendations. People don't listen to them much anymore. They
No,
mean absolutely nothing.
no. My mom, who's been home since March, she's gone out maybe 2 times since March of last year. We brought them home with us. And when I was driving her back Saturday, Sunday, we were driving through town. She goes, ¿Y toda esta gente?
It's
And I'm
crazy.
like, yes, mom. And she goes, they're living their life like normal. I'm like, yes, mom. She goes, yo pensando que en todos en su casa como yo. And I'm like, nope. Everybody's out and about. We're learning to live with it.
It is very unfortunate. And again, guys, look, guys, at the end of the day, guys, more power to people. I will not go into a restaurant if it's jam packed. I'm sorry. I like Chili's. The last time I went to Chili's, when someone gave me a gift card to Chili's, guys, I'm not going to go into Chili's if it's jam packed. I will not go into Texas Roadhouse if it's jam packed. That was where it starts to become a personal choice, folks. And
Yeah.
you're ultimately going to decide if you're going to go or not. You all have known that I don't drink anymore. I'm not going to go to a bar. I'm not going to go to socialize anywhere where I feel that there's too many people all bunched up together. And again, I live a very isolated life. Very isolated life. I've spent all day today at my office by myself, with the exception of one or two clients that came in. It's actually kind of funny, but I actually spoke a little bit loudly to one of the clients today while I was on the show in the morning.
I saw that. I mean, I saw that at lunch when I watched the lunch episode.
Yeah, I felt a little bit bad.
I was like, why are you so mad at them?
Well, because honestly, and I'm on a roll when I'm concentrated on
You're on a
on
roll. You're on an angry roll too.
when I'm on a roll and I'm concentrated on the topics at hand, guys, I don't like to be distracted. That's one of the things. And when Frankie was coming out with us, that's one of the things that I would tell him, because when I'd hear like these clicking noise or something in the background, or an echo from individuals that haven't upped their game in regards to trying to produce something that's halfway decent, it just throws you off whack. It throws me off whack. No, you're good. I think you're okay. You could
Only
get a
you
little
see
bit.
snoring.
I guess on YouTube, guys, 97 people on there. Please like that page so we could generate some funds. I was right about Trey Mendez. Well, let me tell you, Trey's been a bit of a disappointment as of recent. I'm hoping that my prayer, and let me make this very clear, guys. I still like Trey. I'm upset with him because of what he did, of how he handled the situation. Very upset. But I hope, it's my prayer, guys. I'm going to root for him every single time that he does a great job, does a great thing for the city of Brownsville. I'm going to root for, because he is our mayor.
Well, I
He
thought
is
it's because when he does well, we do well.
Exactamente. Yeah, and yeah, guys, because guys, if the mayor's doing a great job, that means we as a community are going to prosper. Yeah, it's a given, guys. And I've stated this many, many times before, guys. The county judge, if the county judge is doing a great job, I'm going to be the first one, guys, to yell and scream, let's support the judge. And anything that he's doing, it's a positive note. I'm sorry, there's been very little positive to talk about. Very, very little positive to talk about. And again, I challenge anyone, guys, anyone, to prove me wrong. In the past week and a half, the past 2 weeks, guys, I can pinpoint a lot of the instances that we were underserved as a community, and we're going to talk about some of them tonight. You're my hero, being yourself, loud and obnoxious. That's me. Good evening, Julie Hermosa. Yep, Apples, you were right. Scores some conchas. Oh my lord, aren't they delicious? Aren't they amazing? And let me tell you, Joe Valdez, who is now officially running for City Commissioner District 4, stopped by today and brought me some pan dulce. Let me tell you, you'll go far bringing me pan dulce. You'll
But
go
not
far.
too much, because I learned my lesson.
Mande?
Not too much, because I learned my lesson. Didn't I take you 2 of the conchas de cajeta and you ate them both and then you were sick?
I was very sick.
Yeah.
But I cannot eat that much, guys, but they are so delicious.
How
Delicious.
many did Joe take you?
Huh? Oh, he didn't bring me conchas with cajeta.
Oh,
He
okay.
actually brought me some pan de dulce de Panadería Ayala's,
Yeah.
which is great bread. Ayala's Bakery, great bread. Me trajo una bolsa. I got my piece, and I said, you know what? Take the rest home, because if you leave it there, I'm going to be tempted to eat it. Well, guess what that sucker did?
Left it there.
He left it there. So, Joe, damn you, Joe.
He means darn you, Katie.
Oh, darn you to hell, Joe. Darn you to hell, Joe.
To HE double hockey sticks, Katie.
Hey, Mr. Miriam Hermosa. Let's catch up, and then we'll go into the topic. Rolando, I really hit like on all 5 of my accounts, including my BS. Yes. Thank you, guys. 48. We got 106 people on YouTube. We need a little bit more. Sharky, ¿qué te pasa,
Hey.
man? ¿Qué te pasa, Sharky? Good evening. Good evening. What's Lucy? The word. It's coming. Good evening. Good evening. Hello, Miss Maggie. Cepeda, kids miss you.
Hey, ¿cómo están? Give them hugs and kisses for me, please.
Buenas noches, chicos, Marilu.
Marilu.
Good evening, Chis. Good evening. The city and being proactive the day of the wedding before getting the city up 75 capacity. Let me tell you guys, it still doesn't fall under the capacity rules set out by the Cameron County judge. But we'll see those. Buenas noches, hermosa Emma. Just got word from Brownsville Communications Department that we need to prepare for the winter storm that happened last week. Are they going to display stick art for bring effort? Let me tell you guys. What a mess. Those are the 2 topics we're going to talk about tonight. Actually, the guys there who blasted one of the Brownsville Herald reporters, and the misdoings in regards to this weekend. It's definitely a Monday evening. It is. 908, hi, I missed you doing that. We're not doing that bad, guys. Katie. How are y'all feeling after your 10th vaccine? I am feeling great. I
After my
actually
second one, I wanted to die. It was so bad.
really.
Oh, didn't you see all the posts I did? Like my whole body, the body aches were horrible, like to my fingertips. I was like, how is it possible that my fingertips hurt? There was a lot of Lucy snoring, and it wasn't Lucy snoring. It was bad intestinal issues. I had horrible chills. I've never had chills that bad. And then Sunday morning, I woke up and I was fine. And that was the only thing that kept me going. It's like, okay, this is only going to last 2 days. This is only going to last a few days. And I kept thinking, how could people with COVID last 3 weeks, 2 weeks feeling like this? And I could breathe. That was the other thing I kept thinking is like, and I could breathe. It was bad.
It's crazy. Let me tell you, I've got my third vaccine, actual vaccine today.
Oh,
And
you did. And you're fine.
Yeah. I mean, like earlier, I was starting to feel like a little headache, but I don't know if it's just like a normal headache because, again, I'm very good with pain. And again, it was just like a little fastidioso headache. So I'll find out. Maybe.
What time did you get your shot?
I think it was like at 1 o'clock, 1:30, something like that.
See, and I got mine right at noon. And when we were doing the show, I started getting body aches. I was like, what did I pick up that was heavy today? By the time we got off the show that Friday, I was done. And the Saturday morning, I was tempted to, if I had not known what it was, I would have asked my husband to take me to the hospital. It was so bad.
Dang.
I told you, I was messaging you. It was horrible. Nothing. Remembers nothing.
Nothing. What's next? Someone when the wedding gets sick and the rules are going to go back down. What will the mayor say when someone from the wedding is sick? Again, they completely ignored. This house was packed today. Peor que standing outside. What people standing outside? It's crazy, guys. I love you too, Katie.
Baby.
Hey, Eduardo, ¿cómo estás, papá? Any news on the second dose vaccine for those who got it at Mexico Boulevard building? Again, whatever the date is on your card, that's the date that you're supposed to get the vaccine at the same place. Again, for some reason, they've been so preoccupied with everything else that's going on. Look, guys, and I'm going to say this, it has not been an easy week, couple of weeks for the leadership in the city of Brownsville. But again, it's not an excuse, guys. It has not been, look, guys, it hasn't been an easy week for the mayor of the city of Brownsville. It has not been an easy week for the leadership here in Brownsville, as disappeared as they may be. It's not an excuse, guys. Now, a lot of people out there are trying to say, well, Erasmo, just, you have to be patient with the mayor. No, we don't. We don't, folks. And let me explain why, guys. You and me, it's okay for people to be patient with you and me.
You and I.
Or you and Maggie. That's fine. Guys, let me say, guys, that's okay. Because you and Maggie and myself, we function, guys, on such a budget. Maggie, Maggie's household makes like $200,000 a year.
All right. Go on.
Pretty cool. Erasmo's little household makes maybe $12,000 a year. $12,000 a year, guys. Other people's household here, the median is like $24,000 a year.
Yeah.
Twice as much as what Erasmo makes in a year, guys. So it's okay for us, to hit and miss. It's not okay when you oversee a budget of over $150 million for you to hit and miss. It's not okay, guys, when PUB oversees and mishandles a budget of $350 million. It's not okay, guys, because at that point, folks, you're hiring the experts.
Yeah.
You are hiring the experts that are going to be able to explain what's going on. You're going to be hiring the experts at public relations that are going to be out there, guys, trying to explain to people what's going on in the city, guys, what's going on at PUB. Did you see the press conferences that they were having? Guys, we have a better show than the city of Brownsville. I'm not joking, guys. We have a better platform, a better presentation, folks, for you, the citizens of Brownsville, than the city of Brownsville. They have millions. Erasmo has 12,000. Maggie has 200,000.
In your dream, in my dreams, not even. Don't believe him for a minute. Hello,
But
I work for the district.
does that make sense, Maggie?
Yeah,
They
it does. And you know what?
they
When
have,
you sign up to be the mayor, when you sign up to work for PUB, when you sign up to be on the board of PUB, that's because you're saying, I'm stepping up to do the job.
Maggie, the guy makes $400,000, Maggie.
The
400, huh?
who the head of PUB?
Yeah, Comrade Brusniak.
Oh, the one that
400,000.
I actually didn't see I didn't see the press conferences because I didn't have electricity and power for 57 hours. And I think they all happened while I was without electricity and power.
They make a whole lot of money, folks. He makes $400,000 with the bonuses. I know it's 350 before people start to correct me, but with bonuses and all the other perks that he gets, guys, let's say $400,000 between him and the other two guys. They make close to $1 million a year, and they prepared for nothing. No, look, guys, I'm sorry, and I know people are going like, "Well, that's what you're just focusing on the bad." Well, what's the good? Honestly, where's the good that happened these past 2 weeks? Where's the good? And we'll point it out. And look, guys, and the guys, triple E squad, they were out there directing traffic. We applauded them, guys. We applauded them. Great job. We brought them on the show. Hey, guys, Triple E Squad, they started to do something as a joke, and it transformed into something, a community service, guys.
Yeah.
We are here to applaud the great stuff that's happening in the community. The great stuff. Guys, I waited Sunday, guys. I waited for 2 hours, folks, to see El Baile del Sol. 2 hours.
Did it ever come out?
Technical difficulties.
Oh, okay. I wondered. I kept clicking back in.
And more power to them, guys. More power. I love Rosendo out there. I love Charo Day's people, guys. I love you all. I love you. I love you. You, I love. I love you. I love you. But again, how is it that I'm here every morning at 9 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the evening, looking this handsome?
And he manages to pull me along with him when half the time I don't want to be here. Yes.
That's an accomplishment in itself. I can do this, guys.
And it's true because look, we were without electricity for 57 hours again. My husband went shopping the Saturday or Sunday before the electricity because we knew it was going to be a bad situation. So we thought we'd be at home for a while. He went shopping. We lost everything. And I'm the average person who has 2 fridges. You know, that when you buy a new fridge, y el gato Maggie, voy a ir por él. When we bought the new fridge that was like 10, 15 years old, we put the old fridge in the garage, right? That's what most people do. And you end up you have a tendency to buy and fill up both of them. We lost 2 fridges worth of food. And I told, okay. And I told my mom, you know what? It hurts, but at least I have someone enough money to go refill at least one of the fridges right now. And of course, we didn't go and buy another $300 worth of food. But, oh yeah. I was listening to that. I was like, where's this lady from? But who has the rest of the Brownsville, everybody who's making 24,000, who has enough money to restock a whole fridge? And the other thing is, when I posted it on Facebook, someone said, well, you should have put it in the garage, in the garage or outside because it was despensas. Thank you. Wait, there's a
Skip over some comments.
Okay, thank you. Then I get distracted. I can't do this.
Go comments.
And then someone said, you should have put it outside. It was colder outside than it was in the fridge. I'm like, I've lived in this house for 12 years. Never, with the number of hurricanes and almost hits that we've had, never has our electricity gone out for more than 2 hours. Why would I think I was going to sit in the dark for 57 hours? And it was dark. I was even telling my husband, when you build a house, you need to think about how is your house going to look like if you run out of electricity for hours and hours and hours. Because I thought, man, if I get out of bed and I start doing sweeping or if I start doing something around the house, I'll warm up. And it was too cold to even get out of bed. And that's because we only went down to like 59 degrees. That's not even considered cold to how some other houses got. So that's absolutely right. When something like this happens, I definitely want to see my leaders out front right at the beginning saying, look, folks, we're planning. Here's step one. We're thinking this through. And I was thinking about this the other day too. Teachers, right now, at the drop of a hat, if you hear a fire alarm go off at school, if you have a fire drill, if you have a lockdown, we automatically go into lockdown mode or fire drill mode, and we know what to do because every month we have to practice. You're in the middle of whatever you're doing, you're in the middle of a lesson, you're in the middle of some kind of theatrical thing, fire drill goes off right away. Your brain takes over. Why is the city not at that point? Especially where we live. We don't live in an area where we don't get tornadoes. Okay, so we're not ready for tornadoes. We don't get blizzards. Okay, we're not ready for blizzards. But we sure as heck get how many hurricane warnings a year? So we should be at a point where automatically our heads of the community should know exactly what to do. And I don't just mean Trey Mendez. I also mean the city manager. And don't we have the emergency somebody?
Emergency manager. But no one's made their guys. No one has seen the city manager. No one has seen or heard from the city manager.
Again, what's his name?
Noel Bernal. He is the city manager, guys.
You're the only one who knows his name.
He is the manager. He's getting paid over $250,000 a year. And again, guys,
what's his job?
And he's city manager.
No, I know, but like, what's his job entail? What's he supposed to be doing?
He's the superintendent of the city.
So his job is to organize in case of emergency.
Everything.
Okay.
The payroll, everything. Superintendent, so that people. Yeah, he's the city manager.
I get it. Okay, I get it. I just didn't know whether like he's not in charge of emergencies. He's not in charge. He doesn't have the right to.
Yes, he's in charge of everything. He's
okay. I just want to know. You never know. You never hear about the city manager. Well, I am not the only person in this audience who does not know exactly what the city manager's job does.
Okay.
You do. You're in the middle of politics. A lot of us. Honestly, a lot of us have been going happily along our way with rose-tinted glasses.
Rose-tinted glasses off, guys. Let me say, guys, these guys, and again, because this is what they're telling people, and people are believing this bull crap, guys. They're believing this crap. They'll tell people, well, it's like no one could have been prepared, and Erasmo was just out there bashing, and he couldn't have done a better job, guys. Give me $500 million budget. Let me go oversee a $500 million budget, guys. And then tell me that I don't know what the hell I'm doing. They control a $500 million budget between PUB and the city of Brownsville. $500 million budget, guys. They're supposed to hire the experts. They're supposed to have the professional people ready to serve you. Stop expecting less than that, folks. They control a $500 million budget. They're supposed to have the experts in play. Maggie mentioned it. We're in a hurricane place, guys. We should prepare for power outages, guys. But we know now that we are prepared for nothing. You know what really frustrates me? That then they go, hey, well, no one could have prepared for this. Shut up. What do you mean no one could have prepared for this? Don't be stupid. We are in a place that's prone for hurricanes. Mm-hmm. Power outages come with hurricanes. Mm-hmm.
Multiple days of power outages.
Yes, don't tell me that you weren't prepared for a power outage, folks. That's asinine. That's dumb. Isn't it?
Absolutely. And the pandemic, I will give it to you. We did not know what to expect. We were not prepared for that. But you know what? Step up because you're the leader. When something happens on our campus, we run, we get our stuff done, and then we turn to our leader and we say, now what? I mean, if there's a fire drill, if there's a real fire, all the teachers know what to do. Once we get to our places, once we set up and do what we're supposed to do, next step, we look at our leader. So heads of the city, heads of the county should have known, should have jumped into, this is what we do. Absolutely, yes. I agree.
We're telling New York General about Trump. Trump. Trump is no longer the president. I don't care about his tax returns. I don't. Why do we care about his tax returns? He's no longer the president. Trump. Look, you guys, for so long, a lot of people were out there going like, we don't want to hear about Trump anymore. We don't want to hear about Trump anymore. They took him off Twitter and, oh, yes, we don't have to hear from Trump anymore. And now he's gone and everyone wants to talk about Trump. Peter. It's not a personal thing. It's about accountability. You declared yourself capable and qualified in handling the office. You run for that, or you're responsible to do so. Besides that, Terry, they control a budget. They hire people. The problem, folks, is that these people, they hire the compadres, guys. The compadres are the ones that are sitting on the PUB board, folks. The compadres are sitting on the PUB board. Do you know why the PUB board has been quiet and non-responsive, guys? Because they don't know what the hell is going on. They don't. Because Bruzhniak keeps everything from them. Then who the hell is in charge? Bruzhniak? The CEO of PUB is in charge of the city of Brownsville? That's what it looks like.
When the city of Brownsville owns PUB?
We own, you and me, we own PUB. It's our electric company. That's why it's called Public Utilities of Brownsville. It's not a private company, folks. But you know what? A lot of people out there were posting, Erasmo, it's a private company. I said, what? Really? But that's part of the problem, guys. People are ill-informed in regards to what is yours. It's yours. It's tuyo. Es tuyo, PUB. Esta es tu ciudad, mi raza. Tuya. Stop believing their bull crap. You believe them. They're politicians. The mayor's a politician. The county judge is a politician. The county commissioner's politicians. Everyone, and they're all playing the game, guys. Stop believing them. They're lying to you. So let me get this right. Judge Little Eddie is running for something else, and Little Joey's running for judge. Is he a lawyer? Or Jiminy Cricket, the county judge position is not a judicial position. It is the superintendent of the county. It is the city manager of the county.
See, and I always thought you had to be a lawyer to be a judge. Just some stuff,
okay.
Go through life not learning everything in politics.
You have to be a lawyer to be a district judge. That you do. Not a county judge or a JP. You do not have to be a lawyer to be a JP or a county judge.
Thank you.
Hey there, guys. I'm here fine, Charlie Brown. Yeah, Erasmo, didn't you see all of Maggie's posts?
Yeah, Erasmo. Hello.
Yeah? I know. Oh my God, Maggie, I'm scared to get the second dose. You scared me bad.
But he didn't get it bad. So it's just...
Parents got, and I took 3 vaccines. Parents got their second vaccine.
So, sorry, but I don't mean to scare people. What I want to tell you is after 2 days and you're done. As bad as I got it, 2 days and we're done. That, can you imagine? I can't imagine having to deal with this no electricity and being sick with COVID at the same time.
3 doses.
Yeah. See?
3 vaccines. Parents got their second vaccine yesterday and they did not get any side effects. Thank God. Awesome. Great job. Good evening. Good evening. Me too. In reference to my comment about the IRS has extended the April 15th due date to tax returns to June 15th. Awesome. The extension is to file, not to pay. So pay what you owe by April 15th. Guys, pay your taxes.
I didn't know Carlos Cascos watched this.
Yeah, he's a judge. Actually, he's going to be coming on with us. I'm hoping sometime soon. We don't expect perfection, but we damned ultimate efforts. Walk your talk, public service. If things go wrong, we can understand. But stand up, own up, say something.
Absolutely, yes.
And look, and Terry's right, guys. Look, I would have accepted. You know what, guys? We were ill prepared.
Yes.
We apologize.
Yes.
So we should have done better. Guys, we should have opened the sports park dome. We should have had generators there already, guys. We made a mistake.
Yes.
We apologize. We're sorry for the inconvenience. Please help us move forward. And, you know, we live in a very, very forgiving society, a very, very forgiving community. It would have been okay. Like, people are going like, okay, guys, don't let it happen again. Let's move forward.
Yeah.
Very simple. Yes, I felt it. I felt a tiny headache, and next day lower leg, tiny fastidioso pain. But yes, gone the next day. Awesome, good job. Jorge Valdez was on BISD time and on Zoom with the candidates' selections of positions. This is against board policy for BISD employees working on BISD time and doing something. Let me say, guys, I am not going to respond for Jorge Valdez or for Mr. Vélez. I'm not going to respond for them. But yeah, it's a good question to ask. Were you on BISD time? And I think tomorrow, Mr. Valdez is going to be joining us along with Carlos Elizondo. So it'll be a good opportunity to ask them. And no, I'm not escaping the question. I'm just not going to answer questions for them. 918, good evening. Good evening. I'm late. Hey, ¿dónde está? Ya se fue. That's what happens when you come in late.
Never shut up.
If you think about it's this considered thief of BISD time, he's stealing from the taxpayer. And that's why I'm not voting for him. Again, guys, I'm not going to respond for them. I don't know the circumstances around it. I don't know exactly what their time schedule is, him or Mr. Vélez. We'll have a good opportunity to ask both of them tomorrow. I got my second vaccine on Sunday and last night, and today I felt very lethargic and had chills. My prayers. Mendes is not right in the head right now. He's such a likable guy, but come on, man. He needs to be there for the Brownsville residents. Brownsville strong, right? Look, guys, and look, PUB, where's the money? Guys, all these little catchy phrases. Brownsville strong. Great, guys. Prove it. Prove to my people, prove to me that we are Brownsville strong. And then he comes out with Brownsville together. Well, prove it. Look, let me go back into the production, guys. Technical difficulties throughout the press conferences was horrible. They looked terrible. A horrible image, guys. Look at the city commission meetings, man. They look horrible, guys. Horrible. O sea, there's no presentation. There's no continuity. They're always having technical difficulties, guys. And honestly, let's think about this. How many times in the 670 shows that we've done, how many times, guys, have we had technical difficulties to the point that we couldn't do a show? It's happened, but very, very few. Mm-hmm. Contrast, guys, and that is considering the number of shows that we've done. Guys, in the past week, they haven't gotten one press conference without technical difficulties, without volume issues. El Baile del Sol, again, I love it. I was on there waiting for it. Guys, it took 2 hours for it to come on, and it was just recorded, guys. So what I'm trying to say is you have the resources, City of Brownsville, to make a nice production. And look, at the end of the day, guys, let's say they don't know how. That's fine. Just say, guys, Erasmo, help us. Because you know what, Erasmo? We're Brownsville together. We're Brownsville strong, Erasmo. Bring us in, Mayor. How many times, Mayor Trey Mendes, have I told you, bring us into the fold? We'll help. And I have hundreds of people. I'd like to say tens of thousands of people here, guys. Tens of thousands of people here in the city of Brownsville that are willing to help.
Absolutely.
To be a part of the solution, Mayor Mendes.
Somebody always knows somebody who can help out.
Yeah, so live up to your slogans.
Yeah.
Bring us in. And I'm using the shows as an example, guys. It's like this in everything. But no, they try to keep it within their little inner circle. That's why we have wonky presentations, guys, in their press conference. Wonky. They're horrible, guys. Bring us in, Mayor. Prove your words right. Bring me in. Maggie, did you watch the board from one of the Cali schools resigning because they were heard making fun of parents? The board left their mic and video on, didn't know everyone was listening. 100%. It was horrible. Yes, ridiculous conference. Yeah, the $100,000 ops number. Shut up. It's horrible. Jimmy Vela, inbox me your Cash App tag. What about Erasmo Castro's Cash App tag? What's Jimmy got that I don't got? The Brownsville memes inbox me. Oh, these are the spam guys. I bet.
Oh,
There, blocked him. Delete. Sorry, guys. El Bad Hombre. What if he was out today? I'm sure this was around 3:30, and he works middle school, doesn't he? He clocks out by 3. I'm going to let him respond to those questions. Um, boom. Delete.
yep.
No, I'm trying to delete all these damn comments from these.
Oh, was Ruben Daniel asking all of us for our cash app?
Where is the accountability from the county judge and the mayor after allowing this illegal gathering on Saturday?
And then you know what? Here's another thing that I was going to tell you. So my electricity came back Wednesday afternoon. I still on Thursday, Wednesday evening, Thursday and Friday walked around with a flashlight in my pocket, and I kept going in the evening. I kept turning off lights and turning on the flashlight to get to another room to turn the light back on. I was turning lights off everywhere. I was texting my neighbors, hey, friendly reminder, you need to have your front porch light turned off because we need to all help each other. So here we are. I'm dying to do laundry, wanting to do the laundry so badly, and holding back. Doing it, like not even daring to open the fridge because I didn't want any electricity to be lost. And then they're out there having a grand old party. And I saw some of those Facebook posts that like sin vergüenza taking selfies and posting them on Facebook. Minimal. If you're going to be there, don't show a picture of yourself having a grand old time. Nobody in the background wearing face masks. That was disgustingly sick to see. Such a I can't even think of the word, disregard for
blatant disregard
for people. Blatant disregard for the people with blue tickets.
Now, guys, yeah, it's the blue ticket syndrome. Now, guys, this is what the emergency order, the 12th emergency order, basically states: no group of more. I wish I could see it better. Let me get it. No group of more for social gatherings, no group of more than 10 persons that are not members of the same family may assemble socially, whether indoors or outdoors, unless authorized by the mayor of a city, or if within the city limits, or the county judge. Guys, this is within the city limits. Did the mayor of the city of Brownsville approve this shindig that happened on Saturday, guys? Now, this is the other thing that I wanted to share, guys. The other thing that I wanted to share was the press conference, guys. And I shared it this morning verbally. The press conference that happened, guys, on Friday, the day before the shindig, guys. And I think it is very, very, very telling. And I'll play it again, guys. I played it, the audio, and this is what it was asked of the mayor.
Tell us who these people are, other than the mayor.
This is the guy that is responsible to the communications.
Do you know his name?
I have no idea.
For Brownsville, City Brownsville?
Yes.
Open up questions to the press. We have Mr. Rudy Menendez from KRGV Channel 5.
Listen,
y'all. Mayor, sorry, we can start with you. You mentioned the community coming together and people doing their part and sacrificing. Last night, we had the pleasure of riding along with some of those crews that PUB hired. And unfortunately, we did see some folks that already had Christmas lights on. What's the message to those people?
Again, Rudy, that kind of, I've heard reports about.
Okay, guys, the question is people having Christmas lights on their homes, those little foquitos, right? Christmas lights on their home. Rudy Mileres did a drive-through with the people from PUB and from the ones that helped to fix, guys. And they noticed that there were some households that had Christmas little Christmas lights.
And this is done when? This is the conference done when?
Friday. Right.
So then they drove around Thursday night.
Yes.
Okay.
Ready? Okay.
Well, I will say that, the vast majority of our community is doing their part and coming together and sacrificing for others. You're going to have that small portion of the population that just overlooks those sorts of things, or sometimes their behavior is just unexplainable. For those individuals, my message is, please think about everybody else. If you're fortunate enough to have power, there's no reason to have your Christmas lights up. I mean, we're 9 months away from Christmas. I mean, come on.
Smirking.
There's no need for that. And at the very least, turn them off. If you want to leave them on hanging outside your house, it's fine. But that's not the way we want. That's not the example we want to set as a city. And I know we can do better, not just as elected officials or leaders, but as a community as well. And like I said, I mean, the overwhelming majority of our citizens have done a great job. They've been extremely patient, understanding, and they've sacrificed for their community. And you're going to have some that don't. And for those, you know, it's difficult to control that behavior. We just hope that that they realize what it is that they're doing and how that kind of action can have an effect on everybody else.
Okay, guys, this is the mayor of the city of Brownsville, you know, smirking at the fact that there's people in the city of Brownsville who have little Christmas lights. Hey, guys, we're Mexican. Mexicans leave their lights on all year round.
Because you're going to need them on again in a year.
Yeah. It's like me, you know, why fix my bed if I'm going to go back sleep in it? But look, guys, y'all notice the tone, smirking. You know, these people, they're inconsiderate, you know. They should be considerate. If they have the blessing of having the power on, you know, in their homes, they should be considerate to the people in Brownsville that don't. How inconsiderate and smirking at the people of Brownsville, guys, at the blue ticket holders. Well, what about the orange ticket holders, guys? This is Saturday, folks. That thing is lit up like a damn Christmas tree right before Christmas Day in New York City, guys.
I had noticed their Christmas lights on also.
Rockefeller Center, guys. Rockefeller Center is as lit up in Christmas as the Venetia.
Where's the street at?
Huh?
Where's the street it's on?
It's on the event center.
I don't go out, Erasmo. I don't do weddings. I do my job and I come home and I take care of my mom and dad and my kid, and I just have my rose tinted glasses on all the time. I don't go out. I don't know bar names. I don't go to restaurants right now during the pandemic, except when I went and sat with you while I waited for my food. Go on. Sorry. This is the event center on.
Okay. Guys,
this is the one next to the event center.
This is the Venetia where the wedding, Joey Lopez, the county.
I know that.
Okay.
Sorry. Go on.
Yeah. This is the Venetia where Cameron County Commissioner Joey Lopez had the wedding on Saturday. The day after the mayor was smirking at people in the city of Brownsville having little Christmas lights. My question to the mayor is he going to denounce the Venetia for having all these lights, guys? It was lit up, and I said it this morning, I'll say it again, like a Pink Floyd concert, guys. Lit up. So the question is, guys, why does the mayor smirk and make fun of people with little Christmas lights, but doesn't denounce Joey Lopez for lighting up the Venetia from one point to the other point, guys? Because if you pass by this line road, guys, they don't only light up the Venetian, they also light up the side little court out there.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Guys, it's the privilege, guys, that they think that they can do anything that they want, guys. Anything that they want, and it's going to be okay. I'm sorry, guys, no. But again, you permit this, folks. We permit this. This is your city. Why is he yelling?
You showed up late.
So how's Charities going to work? Are they going to have a parade or something? No, virtual. Many others folks were calling Trey out, though. A man posted on the same Brownsville Strong post that he still didn't have lights or water, yet Trey was nowhere to be found. He doesn't respond to that. Guys, one of the things that I think is very, very prevalent, and a lot of the people on here, doesn't respond well to negative comments, guys. Look, guys, I'm sorry. You set yourself up for that position. And then he came out with a post and said, well, I knew I was going to get criticized. Well,
yeah,
the right thing. And you won't get criticized. You'll get applauded. And, and come out and say whenever y'all screwed up. Just be open with the public. Be transparent. It's
Go back one real quick. I think the post that she's talking about is the one where he says, I know I'm going to get criticized, blah, 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 blah. And there was like 270 comments. And I was scrolling through and I had seen that you're an awesome. Oh, thank you so much. You're doing a great job. No one has the right to say anything negative about you. Oh, thank you so much. La, 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 la. I went on there and I posted and asked a question. I looked up PUB board and I saw that his name is on there as ex facto member. Yeah. And I'm like, what is ex elected something? And I'm like, what does that mean? Does that mean you're on the board? Does that mean you have say? Does that mean if you're going to hold PUB accountable, does that mean can you because you're on the board? Crickets. And you're right. Doesn't have negatives.
That was on all the posts. And this one was the one where the state of Texas is Brownsville strong.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. Different one.
Yeah, but it was the same in all posts. Same thing. It's funny how they use FEMA Dome as a warming center from 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Then everyone got kicked out. FEMA Dome should have been, guys, you're right, Eddie. It should have been available to the people of the city of Brownsville since day one. And let me say something, guys. And Eddie, and look, guys, you are, no me van a dejar mentir. I was screaming, guys, on these shows, open up the FEMA Dome, Mayor. Open up the FEMA Dome. Because that is what it's for. Mm-hmm. For emergency situations. And the response that I got was that Erasmo doesn't have generators.
Said, doesn't have electricity.
What? Doesn't have generators? How does an emergency dome that was paid for by FEMA money, how is it that it doesn't have generators, guys? Again, guys, they're prepared for nothing. Nothing. Guys, they control $500 million budget a year, folks. And they prepared for nothing. And again, we go back to the same thing. They hire their compadres. They hire their buddies. Mayor Mendez has all these yes people that were around Tony Martinez like vultures, guys, because they are kissing his butt royally because they get this hefty paycheck from the city of Brownsville. While my PUB people are out there busting their behinds, trying to fix the problem that we shouldn't have been in the first place.
And they were doing it overnight in sub-freezing temperature. Were they not?
Yes. Have performances. I'm not sure. No excuse for hurricane season. The city, county must prepare now, starting June. Okay, yeah. Guys, and I understand they should have already been prepared. Guys, let's stay focused, guys. They don't need to prepare. They should have already been prepared.
He's been mayor for how long?
2 years. But
how long have we had the FEMA? How long have we had the FEMA building?
4 years.
So all these things, yeah. So you're saying they don't need to prepare for hurricane season. They should have been prepared from the years past.
Yeah. Let's stay focused, guys. Mm-hmm. It's not. Let's prepare for hurricane season in November or wherever, June, July, whatever. No, guys, think. Why aren't we prepared today for hurricane season? Think about it. Why aren't we prepared today for a hurricane season, guys? I have 124 people on YouTube and only 66 likes. Like that sucker, guys. So no, think. And again, Patty, I'm not getting on you, but think about this. Let's not think on allá en el futuro. No, right now. Right now, we should have that FEMA dome with generators, emergency. We should have like a mini hospital in there, guys, with first aid kits up the wazoo in there. Mm-hmm. Because that is what being proactive is all about. Not reactive, folks. Do they not know that we're in a hurricane probable zone? Do they not know that it could happen? Come on, folks.
They don't. We're letting you know now.
Maggie, you and Erasmo are the best. People are paying more attention to your show than what the city. 100%. You're right. And again, bring us in, Trey, Mr. Mayor Mendez. Maggie, how many hours were you without electricity again?
7.
57. I was in Cancun.
Mm-hmm.
Maggie, there is a Brownsville page called Despensas de Bronzeville. If you want to follow it, and if anyone on here wants to join the group as well, it's a page for helping one another with food.
That's a good one.
Erasmo, breathe in, breathe out, breathe, respira. Maggie, give yourself a raise. Get rid of your old fridge.
I did.
Preach, Erasmo. It was nice to hear that so many were helping their neighbors. Yes, the truth is, we the people need to be ready to take care of ourselves. Again, guys, and look, guys, we've been saying this through the pandemic, folks. Through the pandemic, we've been saying we are at a point now, guys, but we have no leadership. That we have to take care of ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We've been saying it from the pandemic. Another crisis comes. Qué triste, Nelda, no? Isn't it sad, guys, that we are again having to say the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we got to take care of each other because we have no leadership at the city.
It's like you say, you think they do it just to shut you up. Not you, but.
Yeah, guys, look, no one, BISD, let's go BISD because then people are going to say, well, that's why you're just focusing on the city because of the race. No, I'm an equal opportunity slammer. Let's go BISD, guys. No food distribution. No food distribution. What was Harmony doing? What was Idea doing, guys? What was San Benito doing, guys? What was Los Fresnos doing? They were out there Port Isabel, out there distributing food. Not one single plate was distributed by BISD.
They might have had infrastructure issues, though.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's making excuses. Everyone else could have had the structure issues and everything else. Not one single plate, folks, was distributed by BISD. Not one single plate. Have you thought of that, guys? But honestly, it goes back to the same systematic leadership that we have in this city, guys. It's non-existent. It's not there to help the people, guys.
Mm-mm.
And again, people go like, "Hey, that's why you're just being negative." No, tell me, prove me that I'm wrong. And I can prove to you that Idea was dishing out food. San Benito was giving out food. Los Fresnos, I think Port Isabel was giving out food as well, guys. BISD did not distribute one single plate of food last week. Do you know of the schedule for the second dose vaccine at Los Fresnos? It's on your little card. Whatever your card says, that's when the next dose, unless they postpone it. If they postpone it, I will immediately share with you all. What up, Jimmy? We'll be back on Friday night. Whoop! Trace, start handling our pizza slices from Dodici or something, dude. There's still a lot of people in Brownsville who are hungry. Mayor up here picking up. And look, and let me say this to Mayor Mendez's credit, guys, with Dodici Pizza. Let me tell you, I know for a fact that they partner up with United Way and they give out food, guys. They surely do. They do not. Did not give out food during this pandemic. And again, Mayor Mendez was focused on other things. That's fine. But Mayor Mendez controls a $150 million budget. PB has a $350 million budget that, again, the mayor oversees. So that is why, guys, 350 and 150 million makes $500 million budgets, guys. $500 million budgets. Guys, you deserve a lot better from leadership that is in control of $500 million, guys.
A lot better than 57 hours without electricity. Brownsville.
It helps to get a gas stove. You can cook and it keeps your house warm. Yes, I took off auto pay from PUB bill. I'm not getting screwed by them. Be very careful, guys. Yes. La Maggie's on a roll.
Again.
It's a bad hurricane hits us. We are done. Done,
Absolutely.
guys. On our own. Can you imagine? I'd rather live through another cold front. Guys, let me say, guys, if a Category 5 hurricane hits Brownsville,
olvídate,
or worse, guys, we are in deep doo-doo.
Yeah.
Think about it, folks. Think about it. If a hurricane hits Brownsville this year, it could literally wipe us off the map.
If a Harvey hits us the way it hit Houston, and Houston has much better infrastructure than we do, Yeah, forget it. You're right.
It'd be a disaster. Let me say about the female reporter, guys. I haven't had the opportunity to speak to Nubia Reina. I think her name is. I did my best to reach out to her. Again, guys, she is from the Brownsville Herald. She knows that y'all and you all know that I hate the Brownsville Herald. So she might be a little bit apprehensive in regards to coming on or giving a statement, guys. It's her call. But I'm going to err on the side of caution, and I would like to hear you know, Mayor Mendez's side of the story, because again, I shared Nubia's post, and I shared Nubia's post because she put her name to it and she put her job title to it. I think that's very commendable.
And
We
she
just
did
need
it in response to somebody else's post, right? Was it in response to Juan Montoya's post or
uh,
no? Oh, okay. I thought she was responding to what someone else had said.
no, no. Juan Montoya wrote off of her post what
Oh,
he found. But with that said, guys, let me say again, I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give the mayor the benefit of the doubt. Let's hear from the mayor. Let's say if they called her those names, if they belittled her. I mean, guys, she's putting her job on the line by placing her name, her title, and the company that she works for, which is a news source. So, Mayor Mendez, the ball's in your court. I'd like to hear your story. I'd like to hear your version of it, your side of it. I'm not going to take a side. I mean, I did reach out to Nubia and offered, let's have a conversation. Have yet to hear from her. Same thing with the mayor. Let's hear your side of the story, Mayor. I mean, I don't even know if they can right now because of litigation, possible litigation. City manager, it's worthless and needs to be replaced now. Yes, 100%. We have seen and heard more from you and Maggie than the mayor and the city manager. Erasmo, you should be mayor, and Maggie, the city manager. No, I need to be both because the city manager gets paid more than $250,000. Cómprense una lancha. It's going to get to that point, guys. I don't
yeah,
know.
no kidding.
So then what does Trey do? We live under a city manager form of government in the city of Brownsville. The job of the mayor and the commissioners are to be ambassadors for the city and to oversee the budget of administration, which is the city manager, guys. It's like the same thing with the superintendent. In theory, I am with you, Maggie. Woo! Who is Joel Mujia, and what is he supposed to do for the District 3? That's my district. What are they roles in city management supposed to do? Joel Mujia is a bump in the log. Has said 3 words in his 4 years on the board. 3 words, guys.
He's a city commissioner?
Yes.
Okay, because you said on the board, but okay.
Has done nothing. Nothing for the city of Brownsville. Sorry, and Joel's my friend. Sorry, Joel. Haven't seen anything. Maggie, come on. How do you not know what a city manager does? Well, it would be logical that the city manager was involved in disaster prep and that you managed to manage the city. 100%. It's his job to come and give us updates in regards to what is going on alongside the mayor of the city of Brownsville. So if you get elected as for city commission, how are you going to work with Trey? Asking for myself. Very simple, guys. I like Trey. I can work with anyone. Look, guys, and it's not, look, we don't need 4 city commissioners out there dictating to pushing things for their own special interests. It's not a let's work together with Trey deal. Guys, we need independent thinking politicians that are going to vote for the right thing. They don't have to agree with the mayor and everything. They don't have to agree with the other commissioners. They just have to vote for the right thing and be able to answer questions and be able to come to you and say, hey, guys, this is the reasoning why I did it this way. It's that simple. I mean, everybody preaches about transparency. Nobody does it. Everyone mentions accountability. They are not. So if elected to the city commission, guys, I will be your city commissioner. I don't care who I'm working with on there. I will hope that each one of them is independent enough to be a free thinker and does not have a set agenda out there. So it's not a let me team up with Trey type of deal. It isn't. But I like Trey. My house, my parents, and my in-laws were never part of the power rotation, and we all have different light companies. My conclusion is that it was planned to turn off some areas completely to give power to non-necessary buildings like the bingo. Let me tell you guys, very simple. The bingo never lost lights. Texas Alamos College never lost lights. A lot of the car dealerships never lost lights. Hello, guys. Time for another city manager. 100%. Come on. Come on, man. I'm trying. Let's break it down. Store manager manages the store. City manager manages the city. Yeah. So if they say no one could have prepared for this, does this mean that they aren't prepared for anything? Asking on behalf of the citizens of Brownsville. No, they are not, because they don't have the most qualified individuals in the key positions, guys. They don't. Unfortunately for us, they don't. Innovative thinkers are supposed to think about the unexpected. Plan for something. Unfortunately, when it's time to vote, people sell out for a chicken plate because that's what they do during voting season. Guys, that is why it is our responsibility, Marilu, to become part of the electoral process. And look, Maggie is going to make herself responsible in bringing 25 people to the voting booths. 25 people, guys. Marilu,
I don't know where you got that number from, but yeah, I'll try. I'll do it.
You, Marilu, you need to bring another 25 people to the voting booths. Snoopy needs to bring 25 people to the voting booths. Nelda needs to bring 50 people to the voting booths because she's well liked by everybody. If everyone, guys, se hace de la responsabilidad, makes themselves responsible, I'm going to bring 25 people to vote. We cannot lose an election. City manager is responsible for making sure that the city is run according to the budget and handle any crisis that comes along. He should have had planning meetings starting Wednesday. Let me tell you, he should have had planning meetings started as soon as he got his job. I lower my laptop volume when Erasmo starts getting mad. Smart. Quiero que papi. Maggie, your blood pressure, Erasmo, your heart. I agree with both excuses. So it's my wedding. La tía solterona strikes again. Papi Biden will save us. No, he won't. It's a shame the city mayor and all the rest couldn't get a plan in place before the winter storm came in. They knew well in advance. They knew well in advance, just like the hurricanes. They know well in advance 100%. Enrique's correct. Erasmo Castro 100%. Preach. I love myself some Talk Show Central RGV style. We need to read, research, ask Google. And these are titles and positions people are elected to or placed in. And it's the same circle of elite entitled VIPs. The budget is spent on pet projects. Yes. He should have had the shelters ready by Saturday. Should have had a plan for police to control traffic. Yes. Guys, and this should be a plan already in place that you take off the shelf and say, this is what we're doing, guys. We have it right here. We're prepared. They had nothing, guys. They were shooting from the hip. And they missed their target. There was enough alerts for bad weather coming our way. Just don't care about the citizens. They don't. As long as they care for themselves. And guys, they lost no electricity. Come on, people. Like or dislike the page. Guys, I only have 75 out there. Guys, like it. Please. I want to know what Maggie was asking about on Trey Mendez's post. So Trey is part of the board then? He says he can't do anything but shows him as PUB board member. Well, that's what she was asking, what his position was on the board. And guys, the mayor of the city of Brownsville automatically has a seat on the PUB board, guys. But it doesn't much matter, guys, when you have pure yes people on the board, on the PUB board. Have we heard anything from a PUB board member? And guys, I'm sorry, guys. They respond to the citizens of Brownsville. City commissioners appointed them to report to the city commissioners, and the city commissioners report to us. So inadvertently, guys, they report to us. But they think themselves high and mighty. They think that they don't have to respond to you. They just have to be in the good graces of their buddy, the mayor, and their buddies on the city commission. A local user basically not qualified for the post duties and nothing would happen to come as a surprise. Yes. Thank you, Maggie, for speaking up. The city should have been prepared, especially when they have had an emergency management office. They do. They have an emergency management office, guys, that is 100% run by Emergency Management Director Odi and Leal. Odi and Leal. That's exactly what I posted on Trey Mendes' page about info he gave. It's a virtual Charo Day celebration is planned. If there are plans for hurricanes, they should have a plan in place for a disaster. Guys,
Mhm.
yeah, this was a disaster equal to a hurricane.
Mhm.
Maybe not as bad as a hurricane, guys. Let's be honest. Honestly, this what happened to us this past week probably doesn't equal a hurricane hitting our area. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
And
because of we would lose electricity, we would have damage to the buildings, we would have
water,
flooding. Yeah,
water problems, electricity problems,
yeah,
damage control, lives lost,
yes,
guys.
yes,
Buildings, entire buildings wiped away,
yeah,
homes, guys.
yeah.
Hurricane. So this is for a hurricane. We know that we are in a place where hurricanes come. Why couldn't we use the plan we have in place for hurricane season
Hmm.
this past week? And the reason is there is no plan, guys.
Don't say that. That's scary.
Oh, it's true. There is no plan because if there had been a plan, it would have been implemented last week. There was no plan. I have no idea. A lot of people. Therefore, our infrastructure is put on the back burner, Miss Maggie. Read up on Tanasca. You will get nauseous. 100%, guys. It is pathetic how much money was pocketed by Eddie Trevino, who was the lawyer. And look, guys, it's the same people, guys. Eddie Trevino, who is now the judge for the Cameron County, was the lawyer for PUB, guys, with a Tanasca deal. Everyone pocketed money, guys. Now he's county commission. Now he's county judge. It's the same crap, guys, over and over and over again. PUB, Brownsville Public Utilities Board. Thank you. Brownsville. Thank you. I said it wrong. Brownsville Public Utilities Board. It's Brownsville's. Thank you, Edgar. I know. My bad. Maybe you need to do a show about politics like you. What have we been doing for the past year and a half? 3 years.
Slowly, you get it in bits and pieces.
Ed, you're right, Ed. It was my bad. I said it wrong. Unfortunately, the so-called leaders at all levels make fun of people who ask questions like what would happen if the electric grid freezes in Texas. Crazy. Good evening. Good evening. It's not what you know. It's who you know. My godson has had to move his wedding date multiple times in observance of so-called COVID restrictions. It's exactly right.
Yep.
Was the second dose effect that bad, or is Maggie low-key embellishing? We know the BIZ are a little extra.
I might be a little bit on the dramatic side in my way of presenting it, but man, it was bad.
Hey, Miss Dean! Woo-hoo! And he says, what would you as a city commissioner have done differently during this past cold snap? Very simple. Let me tell you guys, to start off with, would have never been in this predicament, guys. Would have brought together our hurricane planning because it's something. Look, guys, and the difference between me and a lot of these people is I've been saying this for years, guys. For years, I've been saying we are not ready for a hurricane. I've been saying it for years. We would have a plan in place for a hurricane. So what I would have done differently, Ms. Deaton, I would have brought that plan and requested that we abide by it. Also, I would come back from Cancun. If I was a city commissioner, I would have come back immediately from Cancun, knowing of the situation. And then I would have been on the streets doing my best to help our people in need. Literally helping our people in need. Because, and I'm not just saying that as political talk, it's what we've done before. Look, guys, all our posts that we put up in regards to, hey, guys, a house burned down over here, and we come together because of my page, whatever it may be, and we help the people that their house burned down. It's something that we've been doing for years. Hey guys, someone got stuck over there, and my friends, the guys from the beach truck group, they immediately go and help. They've helped me come out of a getting stuck on the middle of the road. Guys, I would bring people together, like Triple E Squad, to help direct traffic. We would help, like we've done countless times before. We have not seen them, Miss Deaton. We have not heard from them. Nothing. Nothing. I would be transparent, open, and out in the middle of the community doing my darndest to help out. Because if I spend some of my time, guys, helping you find your lost pet, or helping a little girl find her lost shoe, or help someone find their lost wallet, I would surely help in the middle of a crisis, guys. 100%. Why were Ted Cruz's house being bombarded with people? I have no idea. Erasmo, ya te creció otro brazo con las 20 vacunas, las cuales te vacunaste ayer. This strong bullcrap always pops up to be the mass shooting, a bomb, a Dallas Cowboys losing its code. Again, guys, and I'm not saying anything about shooting, so please don't file another police report against me, Mayor Mendez. Why don't they just do the city commission meetings here on Erasmo Show for 20, 30 minutes to inform the community? More people would watch them and hear. Yes, again, help me, help you. Maggie, next time you see conchas de cajeta at Güeras, get some for me. Also, some of those donuts you speak of, delicious. We can go have cafecito with the boss man. Preach.
I'll be happy to go pick some up and drop them off. You message me and tell me where.
Perfect. A client, el cliente lo que pida, so PUB, you have better behave. Don't bitch it up. Do you think playing games is good? I like Settlers of Catan. It's my favorite. Did Trey really scoff at the reporter behind closed doors after she suggested the city open emergency shelters? I cannot prove that for a fact. I have not spoken to Mayor Mendez in regards to it. I would love to hear Mayor Mendez's side of the story. But it's very damning evidence. Very, very telling what this reporter is out there saying. Very, very damning. They need to respond. My name is Joe, not Jorge, and absolutely wasn't on BISD time. Oh, this is Joe Valdez. Notified my principal since yesterday that I was taking half a state day off, which is a day that I can use for personal reasons. There's a response. Jorge, like I said, will be on tomorrow, and he will be able to respond to any other questions. Mr. Valdez will be on with us tomorrow, and I think Mr. Elizondo will also be on with us tomorrow, and they'll be able to answer these questions themselves. Great.
Maggie has the night off tomorrow.
No.
You don't need me on the show when you have someone else.
Why?
You'll have them to make fun of.
The more the merrier. Erasmo, you're right. Many people have volunteered to serve in committees, but they only choose their compadres to choose themselves. 100%. Bien chafas los electronics que usan. 100%. Bravo, together. He's right. Every household has together in one room trying to keep warm in a house that was 50 degrees because he had no heater. No, shut up. Eddie's right, guys. All local leaders knew what type of weather we were going to have had days ahead. All local meteorologists were warning us. They just dropped the ball and forgot to protect the citizens. 100% right.
Mm-hmm.
I could do a better job as city manager than the clown we have now. 100%. And I truly believe this. This guy is one of the smartest guys I know, guys. Not even joking. TSC was all lights on the park on 3 days. I live behind them. It's horrible. Wow, Erasmo, did you post pics of the party? No. But there are a lot of pics going around. Trey is so short. You better reach the mic. Who started? Little Eddie or Juan? Actually, Mayor Mendez is taller than Little Eddie. Maybe. Inside source close to Mendez's office was mentioned that Mayor Trey Mendez will announce. No, he will not resign. And whatever came of La Pingüina lawsuit from Marisa, we're still waiting. I did speak with Marisa, but I did not mention the lawsuit. I'm going to wait for her to let us know where we're at on it. I disconnected my neighbor's Christmas lights. It looked like Las Vegas. Because
like sneak over and unplug?
Because we're Mexican. Pues por eso pagan la luz la gente. So que el problema, I bet while everyone was suffering with no lights, ellos sí tenían bien. Yes, 100%, Prissy. You are 100% bien. Bien, prima la Maggie.
Where did that? I don't even know what that means. Again, I'm not Mexican enough.
Very Mexican. Is Maggie from Brownsville or does she just work at the district? Don't tell me she was an Edinburgh hire. She might have been. Where are our
I work for BISD and I am from Brownsville. I live one street outside of Brownsville city limits. So I'm my child's supposed to be going to Los Fresnos, but she's in Brownsville because she started with BISD with me because of the holidays and it was easier to keep her in the holidays, same holidays. But yes, I'm from Brownsville.
Where are blue trash cans? Mayor Mendez has to resolve this pressing matter. Yeah, recycle, Mayor. Come on, Trey. Why? Vote for change, guys. It's time, guys. Why did they kick everyone out? It made no sense. Guys, the FEMA Dome is there to serve the community, guys. Generators were used to light up the wedding just in case. I would not doubt that. I think you're stereotyping, saying that Mexicans leave. It was a joke. Lights up all year, but I do understand that the mayor overlooked other things that are more significant. Yeah, it's a joke, guys. Look, it's like saying that I'm going to get in trouble if I say it. Like,
don't say it.
Okay, it's like saying todos los mexicanos se llaman José y todas las mexicanas se llaman María.
Which used to be true, but not anymore.
Mostly true.
Used to be supposedly true. Like when they baptized you, when they registered you at the church, they added Jose and Maria in front of your name.
Yeah. Where are the generators? Who has them? Did they think they weren't going to use the dome? Where are the generators? Someone should open the side of the store of accountability. Okay, let's say that this experience served to learn. No? Is the mayor now moving resources we should take advantage of the federal assistance? Are they preparing dome now for future needs? I'm hoping
got to all the things that teachers are busy doing today.
I sincerely hope so, guys. And lesson learned. Let's see how they move forward. But guys, a little bit too little, too late. This is so strange. Last year, Erasmo Trade Roman were literally tripping over each other, and now look, they're each other's throats. I'm not at their throats. I don't give a rat's behind about Roman. Roman's a piece of crap. He's an idiot.
That reminds me.
Erasmo is. Let me finish my thought.
Okay.
Roman, and I forgot it. Roman is
on poop. Got it in the middle of the tennis shoes. Of course, I didn't notice it till I walked around the house. And then when I noticed and I cleaned up and I saw the tennis shoes, I was like, damn you, Erasmo. I got karma for you. Yes, the other day when you kept saying he's the poop that gets stuck in the middle of all the tennis shoes, in the cracks. And I should have said something to shut you up. And I didn't. And I got karma for it.
That's what happens.
That's why I'm going to start stopping you now when you start mocking at Roman. I don't want any more Roman karma hitting me instead of you.
He's a piece of crap. The FEMA Dome doesn't have generators in Credulous. I would like to see the itemized receipts that paid for the FEMA Dome. Should public emergency... again, 75% of the FEMA Dome was paid by federal funds from FEMA. Hence, FEMA Dome. 25% had to come from the citizens of Brownsville. ¿Alguien conoce a Juan Trey que le pregunte qué se aprendió como ciudad de este desastre? ¿Qué se va a hacer? And I think that because of the situation that we are in, that a lot of people are still without electricity, guys, and there is still COVID-19. We are getting vaccines. We're not getting as many vaccines as Harlingen is getting, which doesn't make sense at all. Why is Harlingen getting 1,600 vaccines, guys, and we're only getting 300-400? Makes no sense.
For this week, I didn't even see the numbers for this week.
Yeah, I posted them on Monday, I can't remember. Brownsville should be already be prepared for hurricanes since 1848, 100%. Not prepared for one in 2021's. Idiots, 100%. You're right. 954, where are the FEMA Dome generators? Ya volaron. Ya marcharon. Guys, let me finish off with the comments. Fire the whole city staff. Start the new blood. I'm going to try and get all the comments, guys. Like I said, want to piss off Trey Mendez and teach him a lesson? Everyone should go give Doricha Pizza negative reviews on Yelp. Wipe the stupid grin off his face. Make a reservation and not show up. Do you think playing games is good? Oh, my Lord. So do you know how it went on Sunday at Los Fresnos? What time they were done? I honestly do not. But again, guys, I was in and out 45 minutes to take my shot today in my third dose. in Edinburgh. So do the city commissioners get these buildings at no charge for private weddings? How did they go from not having it in Jacob Brown to the Venetia when those events are pricey? Guys, they're multi-rich guys, and of course they get everything for free. 929, you all would need to evacuate if a Cat 4 or Cat 5 hurricane was on the way to Brownsville. There's no surviving that. No. There is still much needed help in our communities. I have selected 2 Brownsville, Texas nonprofits that I will donate 250. Awesome job. Thank you, Judge. Going to donate what you can to either one, 100%, guys. Nombre, you're so behind on comments. I know. Royal will and has before. Preach. Ms. Gaspar, Maggie, and Nelda, take people to the polls. I'll do the chicken plates. Take them to the polls, guys, please. Poor Nubia. She doesn't know Trey will get her out of a job. BPD officers do not like to leave the comfort of their vehicles, much less it's cold, hence the traffic fail. They were, on behalf of the Brownsville Police Department, they really were spread very, very thinly, guys. They did a
seen the Brownsville PD outside in the cold when they were giving out vaccines.
They've done a great job. That there's people out there without power and water, 100%. Time has come and said, Walrus, write more parody bashing songs to entertain the disdain. Yes, please. Mayor is too sensitive when it comes to the truth. If you say the truth about his incompetence or his business, he will call you a troll. He will. Brownsville strong, yeah, right. Pura chupacabras, bola de idiotas. Yep. Todos son la misma gata, pero revolcada. I haven't heard that one in a while. I read an audit will be done on the Tenasca thing. Guys, isn't it funny that an election is 2 months away? Now we're getting an audit on Tenasca 2 months away from an election. Please, guys, don't lose focus. 2 months before an election, now they're talking about an audit. Where was Commissioner Ben Neese? Guys, he made the T-shirts, Tenasca, 4 years ago. In 4 years ago, he hasn't been able to give us one answer? One answer! Trey Mendez ran on Tenasca as well. Not one answer. Nothing! Rose Gowan, she was the one that helped them steal millions of our dollars. City manager, emergency management should have plans to handle any type of problem that occurs. Yes. Good evening to both of you and her in Hidalgo. I thought we were just a corrupt in La Jolla Palmview regarding I was no. We're giving you competition, my love. When I was a school administrator, I needed to have emergency plan ready before day one of school. Who we calling? What? How? When? Everything. It's been a proactive and not reactive. Idiotas. 100%. Thank you, Ms. Dean. I love you. So is the mayor going to help in case the PUB bill gets excessive? Because like you said, the majority of the people here don't make over $250,000 a year just asking for a friend, not a dime. Maggie, we always need you on here, 100%. Tell me you are my neighbor, Maggie. I also live one street away from Brownsville to the city limits. You probably are. John Henry Manolo, Olan wasting from, I don't know what that says. Now all the Mexican boys are called Kevin and all the girls are called Kimberly. Or El Brian.
Kimberly.
Ahí viene el Brian. You know, you're Mexican if you spend 40 hours a week at Walmart and you don't have work. Valdez, Joe Valdez, did you mean to say principal?
I didn't catch it if he misspelled it.
I don't either. He'll be on tomorrow, my friends. Roman fears me on his podcast. Yeah, Roman's a wuss. So much for a short show.
Right, Sally?
We caught up to the comments.
Again, I told them 30 minutes, I'm out. I'm so sleepy.
Guys, I went to the thrift store.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. He got his jacket.
I bought this jacket, guys, for $1.50, something. And I got this amazing painting, guys.
Da 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 da. Oh, who's that? Felix the cat. Is that Hanna-Barbera?
It's called Cartoon Corps, and it's ink drawn, pencil drawn. Look at this: Betty Boop, Flintstones, Mickey Mouse, Garfield, and on the bottom it says Peanuts. And I bought it for you all, guys. The Peanuts gang. Peanuts, Simpsons, Flintstones, Beetle Bailey, and Homer at the thrift store, guys. This is pen inked pencil. Beautiful.
I'm like
$12.
looking at all the characters trying to see who I see on there that I recognize.
$12, guys. $12 at the thrift store. I saw it and I fell in love with it. It's going to go up on my wall. You can come and visit it as much as you want. It is beautiful, guys. Daffy Duck, other ducks on there. There's some cartoons out there I do not recognize. But guys, y'all might know him. Come by the office, guys. It's beautiful. And again, you can see the pen marks, the pencil marks on there, guys. It's amazing. That's the kind of stuff that you find at thrift stores. A friend of mine found a beautiful typewriter. It's amazing. Brand new 1950 typewriter. And I said, I wish I could have that. It's amazing. Let's see. Let's finish off the comments. Where are the city standard operation procedures? Something, guys. Something. Leroy. Love you, Papa. I want to go thrifting. Let's go. I go every Monday. I try, and sometimes on Friday. Please. Leroy. Está bien, bule. Woo! I love it. It really is awesome, guys. Last words.
Go out and vote, please. Please learn. Research. See who you're voting for. Find out who you're voting for. Be informed.
100%. Let me say that we are running for city commissioner of the city of Brownsville, guys. So I'm going to humbly ask for your help. I have made an open invitation to every single candidate that is running, even the individuals that are running that have opted to run against myself. Open invitation. Come on. I will give you time to share your platform and to discuss politics. Tomorrow, Joe Valdez has stated that he's going to join Maggie and me and Carlos Elizondo, guys. So we'll be on tomorrow, and we could discuss city politics and what's going on, what has transpired this past week, and also we'll talk a little bit about COVID. Carlos, again, remember, guys, he has a nursing background, so he'll be very, very well informed in regards to it. And again, guys, you could ask anything you want. We guarantee 100% transparency, guys. So again, every single candidate that's running, seeking office, you have this platform available to you. Even people that are running against Erasmo Castro. So guys, open invitation. Mayor, we expect hopefully we're asking for a response in regards to Nubia Reina's accusation and charge against you and against that Romero guy. Let us know. Guys, again, can't emphasize enough, guys, it is up to us to maintain, to keep each other safe, guys. Just because you've gotten the vaccine doesn't make you Superman. And if you've gotten 3, it doesn't make you handsome like me.
But make sure you get the vaccine. As bad as it was, folks, I had it for 2 days and then that was it. I can't even imagine being that miserably ill for weeks in the hospital without seeing family members. So yes, it's worth it. As bad as it might be, I don't mean to scare people off, but I mean, he didn't get anything and I got it. So, and I got bad. So just, yeah, it's still go get the vaccine. That's the only way we're going to get to the point where we can go back to some kind of normalcy.
Guys, please get the vaccine as soon as it becomes available to you guys, please. And again, guys, just because you've gotten the vaccine doesn't mean that you're, safe completely from COVID. You could still get COVID, guys. That's why we still need to continue to social distance, face coverings, and hand sanitizers everywhere you go, guys. Please, please. Guys, I will be back on tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. in the morning. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. in the morning. Guys, if you're still on my YouTube page, please like that page. Please. Guys, I'd appreciate it if you share it and invite individuals to subscribe to the page, please. That is how we fund this. We don't have millions of dollars, guys, like the city of Brownsville or PUB. We have YouTube likes, YouTube shares, and YouTube subscriptions. That is how, guys, we could have this great show. and this great means to keep each other informed of what's going on, guys. So please, my people on YouTube, like that damn channel, share it, subscribe, guys, and send in cash donations. We didn't get any cash donations today, so break down with the cash. Guys, I am running for commissioner of the city of Brownsville. I will need your donations in order to buy signs. If we don't get donations, we just won't buy signs. This is your race. So break down with the cash. No shame in my game. Break down with cash. Help us help you. Let's come together and make yourself responsible for bringing 25, 30 people to vote. Guys, have a great, great rest of the evening. Guys, tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, folks. Please, please, please. Quiero, I want to go thrifting. Let's go, Sally. Quiero, Keriopi. Have a great, great night. Guys, be good to each other. And please continue to be good to me. Bye-bye.